Hey guys, it's Gabe from SixPackSmackdown.com. As you can see, I'm out in my garage again today, but don't have a workout today. What I'm going to talk about is my power rack and just kind of my whole home gym setup, and the bench and everything. Because there's probably a lot of people out there like me who their lifestyle doesn't really allow them to get to the gym as often as they'd like to. Or maybe you're like Luke, where the closest gym to you is maybe 20, 30, 40. I'm just gonna kind of brush over power rack and how to kind of set up a home gym, things to look for. So first off, this is the power rack I have. I actually got it from Luke and the bench. He bought all the new stuff. Right, lucky me. But this is from PowerTech. It's just a brand. There's tons of brands out there. A lot of them have the same or similar characteristics with just minor differences. This is just pretty simple, pretty basic power rack. The nice thing I like about these is that it allows you to be safe and just adds that extra level of safety when doing heavy lifts such as squats, bench press, etc. Because you got your safety bar. And you've probably seen me in the videos where I can't get a bench press up and I gotta drop it. I have them set perfectly for the height of my bench, me on the bench. So when I can't get it, drop it off and it sits on the bars. So that's a nice feature. What's really nice about this rack in particular is these are very easily adjustable. You can put them in any hole, wherever you want. I don't know why you want it way up there, but you can do it if you want. And it just takes a matter of seconds. There's no screwing things in, no pins. So that's nice. So you got your two safety bars, and then you got your bar hooks where the bar sits on. These can go anywhere. You can put them on front. If you're going to do some military, you have them out here. Take your bar off, military. It's just really easily adjustable. So that's, pretty much every power rack should have features like that. It's just going to be a little bit different on how these are, or you can adjust these, whether it's screwing in a pin or pulling things out, or, they're all going to be a little bit different. The one I do have that I really like is the ones from Dips. And these work the same way. You have the little pin that slides in, and you lock them in place. And boom, you got dip handles. There's also an attachment I could buy if I wanted to throw down an extra $400. It hooks into these. There's a couple holes right here and two down here. And it would stick out the back towards the wall. And it'd be for lat pulls and pulley system, which maybe down the road I'll pick that up, but not right now. So that's basic power rack. You got your pull-up bar here. Most of the racks should have a pull-up bar kind of somewhere to do pull-ups. This one probably a downfall of this PowerTech rack because I don't like it. It's not wide enough. I'd like to have it a little bit wider, and then also, it works well enough. But if I had to design the bar or pick a different one, I would pick one that went all the way across and was wider. So other things to look at with a power rack, if you're thinking about getting one, you want to check and see how much weight it's rated for. This one I believe Luke had told me is for 1,000 pounds. I mean, it just barely holds as much as I can bench press. Kidding. So top rated 300 pounds, some 500 pounds. You want to find that out. And then you can buy them separately. How that works, what attachments are available. Because I mean, if you had to throw down $1,500 to $2,000 for next things, the other attachments over time, where you can save up money and get the. Got this from Luke too. This is from Bodycraft. This is a great bench. I really like it. It's all the way adjustable, from incline to sitting pretty much straight up to decline. So that's really nice. I like how it adjusts with this pin, because when you lock it in place, it's pretty much in place. It doesn't wobble a whole lot. That's something you want to look for. I've used benches where they have just a really loose pin and they're kind of shaky and wobbly. It's kind of annoying when you go on the incline, 300 pounds or whatever. You have to focus on keeping your back still. And this too, you can buy the leg extension, leg curl attachment, preacher curl attachment. Again, you gotta make sure you know what your bench is rated for, how much weight. I think this one was 700 pounds. So I'm actually getting close to catching that. Got about 100 to go. So, just some things to look for if you're going to set up your home gym. And I really wouldn't be afraid of buying used either, if you can find a nice used rack down in my book. I don't know if you've seen me lifting my videos of working out over Christmas. When I was back at my brother-in-law's place, we found his power rack used for $300. It's a pretty nice deal. So I think you'd be able to find a decent rack for right around $500. So yeah, those are just some things to look for. What else here? So know the attachments that come with it. If you have to buy them all together, know what it's rated for, how many pounds. Make sure you check to see, how maybe try to find a different one. And then check out the pull-up bar. If you have a certain pull-up bar that you like, make sure to look at that. About how much weight. If you got other attachments that can go with your bench. Just a couple, few tips, just a general overview of a power rack. And again, this one's from PowerTech, which I really recommend. I'm not sure if they make this exact one anymore, but I really like this one. It's just pretty simple, very solid, very sturdy. I've had great experiences with it. Lifted my most weight ever in this thing. So hope this helps you out. If you got questions or comments, leave them below in the comments below. Otherwise, get on Six Pack Smackdown for other reviews, workouts, healthy recipes, and get on Smackdown Rewards to earn some free supplements. And